Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Loot from 1000. This episode we are going to kill 1000 goblins. But first, we're going to do some fishing. Because last episode when we killed the chickens, we got a mass load of feathers which I want to use for food. So, first off, we gotta sell some cooked chickens for enough coins to be able to buy a fly fishing rod. And then we're going to head over to Lumbridge near the swamp area to pick up a small fishing net, which is going to allow us to get our first levels in fishing. And we are ready to get 20 fishing. And there we go, 20 fishing. That took some time, but it was relatively fast, and we can now fish trout. So let's go ahead, buy our first fly fishing rod. And we are now going to be here for a long time, but for you guys it's going to be merely a couple of seconds. And there we go. The feathers are used up, and we are ready to cook the fish. Let's go ahead. We're starting with our sweet shrimp. And this is our last salmon. And you can look at that sweet total XP. It's 890,000 XP. Imagine all of that XP just from 1,000 chickens. Alright. Now let's take a second to look at our loot tab. All of this good food. 292 shrimps, 880 chickens, 39 anacoes, 3,775 trout, and 2,323 salmon. That is food for days. And now, without further ado, let's equip ourselves with a steel longsword and get ready for this grind. And here we go. Our first official goblin kill. And that is a 20 defense. Oh, and a clue scroll beginner. And 22 hit points. And that's our first casket of the episode. And 23 strength. And 250 total. And another casket. Another clue scroll. And another casket. "22 prayer." And another casket. And 25 strength. Another clue scroll. And we can't do that. Another clue scroll. And it's a Charlie in the Tramp. Another clue scroll. Another casket. Another clue scroll. And another casket. Another clue scroll. And it's a Charlie the Tramp. A easy clue scroll. And we can do that if we buy some items. Unfortunately, the next step we couldn't do because emerald rings are fairly expensive and we don't got the money for that. Same goes for sapphire amulet. Another clue scroll. And another casket. Another clue scroll and another Charlie the Tramp. Another beginner clue scroll and another casket. And that is 24 prayer. And now for a little time lapse of me killing goblins. Hope you enjoy. And that is 30 strength. And our second genie on this account. I don't remember if I ever mentioned that I got one during the chicken kills, but I sure as hell did. And another clue scroll beginner. And another casket. Another clue scroll. And it's a Charlie the Tramp. Another clue scroll. And another Charlie the Tramp. Another clue scroll. And it's not a Charlie the Tramp. We can actually do this. Ah, never mind, it's a Charlie the Tramp. 25 attack. Another clue scroll beginner. And we can actually do it. But never mind, it's a Charlie and the Tramp. Another easy clue scroll. To complete this clue scroll I have to buy some stuff. After buying the stuff I realized I can't even use the oak shortbow. So I have to buy myself a crossbow in order to get some levels. And I'm going to use the bolts from the goblin kills. And there we go, 5 ranged. And we completed the easy clue and got a casket. And another casket, I just forgot to record. our first Fashionscape random event. And we got ourselves a nice lederhosen hat. Another casket. And 30 attack. You can now wield adamant weaponry. Very nice. "22 defense, and that is going to be the last level of this episode, because we are now at 999 kill count. So let's go ahead and kill the last goblin. I'm going to miss this place a lot. And there we go. That is officially 1000 goblins slain. And this is our loot. As you can see, there is a bunch of random stuff. Sadly, we didn't get to do all of the clue scrolls, but that's just how it is. We ended up getting a lot of them anyways. And as you can see in the back, we do have some runes, which is going to be very nice for the future when we want to train our magic. We got some air talismans, some bronze spear, goblin mail, which I am going to use for goblin diplomacy, I believe the quest is called. And some brass necklace, which is completely useless. 110 hammers, which is even more useless, let's be honest. The only item more useless is the goblin books, which I don't even know why I even bothered picking up. Like, literally they are, not used for anything as far as I know. So, all in all, this is going to be some nice loot. When I sell it to the general store, I'm going to get a nice cash stack, which in turn I can use for some runes or arrows. We'll see what we do. But now is the time we've all been waited for. It's time to open our reward caskets. And that is a steel dagger and some runes, a steel longsword, black warhammer, alright, that's pretty good, and 3 nature runes. A steel plate skirt, that's an upgrade. And some fancy slippers. Another steel plate skirt. Ooh, steel plate legs, that's even better. And some leather chaps. And some more runes. Another steel plate legs. And some stuff. And now it's time for the easy clues. I'm hoping for some good loot here. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Black plate body, that's definitely a upgrade. Alright. A black cane and a black axe. And a black dagger, which sadly isn't a upgrade from the steel longsword, but that's how it is. Alright everyone, thank you very much for watching this episode. It was very fun to make. In the next episode, we are going to kill minotaurs. If you're wondering why, it's basically because I want to do Priest in Peril, and to do that I need Runescence, which drops from the minotaurs. And the reason I want to do Priest in Peril is to get access to Kennefish, so I can buy raw chicken, raw rat meat, raw beef, and raw bear meat, so that I can do Druidic Ritual, so I can unlock Herblore. So that should be really fun. I've wanted to do some questing on this account, and we'll definitely get to that in one of the next episodes. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you like my content. I do have some long-term goals for this account, and I am going to try to upload as frequent as possible, but I prefer quality over quantity any day of the week. But yeah, see you in the next episode.